everyone, Amanda here, thanks for joining me. So today I am doing my ATC and this is for a challenge over on my Facebook group. My Facebook group link is in the description box below and we're called Create with Scrimpingmommy. We do a weekly challenge, you don't have to take part. Let me just make sure I'm focused. And at the moment we're doing ATCs, different themes and different shapes. This week we're doing your standard ATC, 2.5 by 3.5 rectangle, and the theme is summer. Okay, so that's where we're at. So let me just quickly mention one other benefit of joining my group is that I do freebies. I've been practicing with some digital collage work today, and I've put this, let me just zoom out. I've put this digital, I think I did it in a full size. I don't know, I can't remember if it's that one, which is slightly darker, or this lighter version. But I put it up and it's all A4 like so. Beautiful, you can use it to collage with, you can print it out to or to a page to make journaling cards, or you can rip it up. Do what you want with it. Use it as a background, you could make an envelope with it, there's loads of stuff you could do. I was just messing about, so that is up as a freebie. I'm going to be making a little mini kit, I think, if I can focus. I've not had a lot of focus this week. So, ATC, so what I'm going to do, I've got a collection of things at the side of me, and I might use one of my digitals, might use this smaller one, and then I've got more. So I did one plain and one, not sure which one I'm going to use yet, we'll see. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm using this glue stick and I'm going to add dictionary page to my ATC. I'll probably do 2. In fact, I know I will. So we may as well do two at once. Yeah. Right. Cut that excess off. Okay, and trim them in half, and then I'm going to smooth it down. And then we're gonna. Now what I'm going to do next is not my idea. I've got this from Ava from Bohemian Crafts. So she glues it on and then she rips it off. I don't know if it might not be dry enough. She just rips it off where you don't want it. Okay. Yep. Now the drier this is, the better, because then you'll get like the torn part. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it fully because I've not let it dry long enough. But if you leave it to dry a really long time and then rip it, then you're going to get leftover bits. It's hard to describe, but the longer you leave it to dry, the better. Alright. Right. Whether you'll end up seeing any of it, I really don't know, but there we go. Alright, so I'm just going to do some inking. I think I'm just going to tea dye for now. If I start with tea dye and I decide I want it darker, I can always go darker, but I can't go lighter. A bit like if you cut your hair off. You can always cut a bit more off, but you can't stick it back on. Right. So, I've got a bit of a background there, might have rounded corners, don't know. So let's have a look. I might use my digi. So, let me just cut one. So I've just printed this out on standard copy of paper for this. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but let's have a look. I'm just going to tear it. Just going to tear it, and what we end up with, okay. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. We're chasing 40,000 subscribers, and as soon as I get there, which hopefully will be, I don't know, next couple of weeks at the most, I will be doing a giveaway. So yeah, how exciting. So let's have a look. What am I doing? I don't really know, to be honest. Quite like this blue. Right, so let's have some of this. Some of this here, yeah. And I'm just, there we go, like so, yeah, alright. I'm not going over complicated. I'm going quick and easy because I've got other stuff to do. I've got my last ever graphics fairy design team project to finish. I'm on with it. That's why I've been a little bit quiet. You know, I've not been putting loads of videos up because I'm trying to get it done. And so yeah. That's where I've been, in case anybody's thought, ooh, Amanda's not bothering putting any videos up. Right, so we'll have that one there. I want some of that blue showing. And we'll have that. It looks nice there. Bit of tea dye. So I'm not going mixed media, I'm just going collage. It's all just going to be collage, sticking and gluing, ripping, sticking, gluing, bits and bobs. You know, just see what you've got. I'm a big fan of use what you've got. And I just thought if I did collage, it's, anybody can do collage. You know, it's ripping, sticking and gluing. Mixed media gets a little bit tricky for some people. And I totally get that. So I thought I'd keep it as easy as possible. So we're just going with like a collage. I'm just going to zoom in and refocus. Zoom in a bit more if it'll let me. There we go. So that's all I've done so far. A bit of sticking and gluing. Right, so like I say, I've got a few different things around me, including these busy bees, which I quite like. I think I like this one better. I think I'm going to concentrate on this one, and I'll do this one later because I don't want my video to be ever so long, if I'm honest. I want it to be short and sweet. Right, let's just rip that. I don't want it all. I'm not going to use that for everything. Let me get my new glue out because that glue stick is not terribly good. So I'm using this new glue. Well, it's not new. I've used this type of glue before. I've just got to be careful because I know it's quite thin and it comes out pretty quick. I need to decant it into a much smaller bottle. A much smaller bottle. Right, so I'm going to stick that little label there. Just peek it over the edge so that I can trim it because I'd quite like that to be straight. Okie doke. Leave that to dry. Buzzy bee. Have a buzzy bee. Go in here. Shall we? Oh, I don't know where to put it now. I'll have it here. I can always cut his legs off if I need to. I can always cut his legs off. So let's have a look. I might end up doing 2. It might be too quick of a video. Might be going the wrong, you know, the opposite way and being too quick. Do I want that there? No, I don't. Do I want that? It's a bit big. Let's have a look. What else have I got? What else have I got? Washi tapes. Let's have a look what we got. Oh yes. Oh yes, you can never go wrong with a bit of Tim Holtz. So that's how I want that straight. Trim that off. I was going to use a vintage cigarette card, but to be honest, I should have laid it underneath, but not to worry. So let's see if we've got some smaller ephemera. What's them? They're butterflies. What's in here? See if we've got, oops, see if we've got any little diddy doodahs. That's small, but it's not really the right colour. Small numbers, and I don't think I really want those. I thought I was prepared, but it seems not. I wonder if I could get away with doing a bit of modelling paste there, to be honest. Let's have a look, because some of these are just a little bit, I quite like that. Let's see if we can, oop, that's coming out way too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a spot on my desk there, because it's glass, so I can, until I manage to decant that glue. I'm going to put that across there. Just move it up slightly. Alright, and I'll chop that when it's dry, and then, oops, nail it. I did have, that's way too, that's too big, that word. I need a smaller word. Right, okay, let me get my words out, because the one that I originally was going to use is just too big. Just too big. What's this one? It's a nice small one. Let's have a look. What's that? Growth? No, we don't want growth. Beaming? No. Don't think any of these are any good. So let's have a look. Blissful? No. Spring? It's meant to be about summer. There we go. We're going to nick some of that. We're going to nick some of this. Okay. So, don't want all of it because the ATC isn't big enough to carry all of it, so I'm just gonna use the word imagine. Can't go wrong with that. Some of my glue, and we're gonna just have it. Where am I having it? Where am I having it? I don't know. Let's put it there. Let's put it there. Okay. Might be able to get away with not having any, if I can get away without getting all my texture, you know, my mixed media stuff out to titivate it, then I will, because I'm not really in the mood for mixed media. Could do with some of this under there. So let me see if I can just lift Mr. B up, which I can, and stick some of this down underneath like a layer. There we go. There we go. Let me just get a bit more glue. There we go. Let me get a brush. A brush, my kingdom for a brush. I'll use this one. In fact, I've got a needle tip bottle somewhere amongst my hoard that I can decant this glue into. And push it back down so that that's all glued. Alright, and then we're going to trim off these protruding bits. I hope the light's alright. It's been absolutely beautiful, and then all of a sudden it's come over like the black hole of Calcutta. What that actually is I don't know, but it's a saying. Meaning it's gone really dark and black. Right, so I want some stick. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. There we go. I'll have some of this. Where do I want it? Do I want it there? No. I thought I wanted it there, but I'm not actually sure now. I'm just going to go for it. We're not messing, because when you start to doubt yourself, that's when you start messing about. So we've got a nice kind of collage there then. Yeah, alright. Trim that off. Okay. Make sure that that wing is glued. It's alright, is that? It's alright, is that? Okay. And then just needs a bit more trimming. And then we're going to go in with a darker ink, and I think I'm going to go with, let's just use Victorian Velvet. Victorian Velvet, Vintage Photo. Okay. And then just as a finishing touch, I am going to add, if I can find it, I've got like a pen somewhere that does, here it is. So this pen, you won't see it, but it will, it's like Wink of Stella, if anybody knows what Wink of Stella is, and it will give, oh, it's too wet. It's let too much out, you monster. Let me just soak some up. It will give a very subtle glittery sheen to my bee. Okay. Now I've coloured the bee with Distress ink, so it may well... Okay, I had a bit of a glitch there. My card said it was full, which is quite bizarre, but... so where was I? I think I was on with colouring this, the bee in with this, which is a bit watery. I'm not... it's a Spectrum Noir one. I'm not over enamoured with that. It's a bit... Let me just... I'll tell you what... I'm just going to quickly dry that because I don't have any, I don't use kitchen roll and things like that in my craft room because I try to be not wasteful of the environment. So I don't use kitchen roll and I don't use baby wipes. I use, I've got a towel, but I'll just quickly dry that off. There we go. Alright, so you probably won't see it, but I don't know if you can see. If it's picking it up, there you go. Shimmer, shimmer. Alright, so what else do I want to do? That I imagine is not sticking. And also it's not straight. Let me put some more glue. Let's see if I can pull it straight. That's better. Just hold that while it dries. Okay, there we go. Right, so what am I going to do now? I had this mad idea of adding some corners. I don't know if it's going to work. You know, to make it look like it's framed. Right, let me see what these look like, if I can get them I might not be putting these on. I might not. I might change my mind. I might change my mind yet, folks. But these are, got these off from Kay. And these are, what's her name? You know her, that woman, American one. What's her name? Does the punches. Martha Stewart. It's a Martha Stewart one. Do I want it? Do I want that? I think I do, you know. I think I actually do. So let me see if I can glue it on with this glue that I can't, that I've not dispensed yet, and it's coming out too fast out of them big bottles. It's good glue because I've used it before, but these bottles are just, because they're large, it needs decanting, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. Right, so let me put that one on there. And I've got another mad idea in a minute, but I don't know if it'll work. Let me just hold that to dry. And I'm going to do, am I doing the bottom corner as well? I might do, and I might not. So my phone's going, the card was full, and it's like everybody wants my attention as soon as I start filming. It's like they've all got a sixth sense. It's quite bizarre. It's all I can say. Right. I did think about having a dangle on it, but I don't know. Right, let me get another clip. I'm not sure whether to put one on. Shall we? Should we go mad? Darken this edge a bit. I'm going to have to go darker on the edge now to match those book corners. I don't normally like things to be too dark, but hi-ho. Not to worry. You've got to go with how it, you know, how it pans out, haven't you? Stuff it, I'm doing it, I don't care. So, it's a race against time before somebody else needs my attention at the moment. Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to put a hole there. And then, where's that? Where's the, I've just got a grommet out, where's it gone? Right, okay, whatever. Put another one in. I could do with zooming out, but I don't want it to mess about with my, I'm so professional, I don't want it to mess about with my focus. Is this going to be one of those grommets that don't want to squash? Oh no, it has. It has. Has it? Yes, it has. Alright, so then I was thinking, bear with me, that I could hang on one of my faux metal charms off of it. Oh look, I've picked up the A one, which is for Amanda. And then, like that. And if we move it about, no, that's not right, it's not sitting right. Hold on. It's not sitting right, hold on a minute. Let's try it the other way. Try it that way. Might not work because it doesn't want to sit correctly. Let's try it this way. go. Cracking, I like that. Okay, so these should have dried now. So my next mad idea was to just use a little bit of this, which smells divine. Let me just get the glue off my hands. A little bit of this. Excuse me, sorry. My hay fever's mental as well. I'll just moan about everything today. Sorry. A little bit of this like gilding polish stuff. Just on there. And I think that is just about enough. I'm just gonna, in fact, it's never enough. Is it enough? It's never enough. If anybody's seen that meme, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna do it all the way around because it's never enough. Why not? There we go, I'm done. I'm leaving it alone. So there we go, there's my ATC for this week. I'm only about 4 days late, but there you go. And that is my summer theme ATC. Don't forget to come on over and join the group so that you can access the freebies in the file. Those freebies are exclusive to that group and they're not on my Ko-fi. So there you go. I've got a tutorial on how to make that, by the way. I'll leave it as a suggested video at the end of this one. Thanks for watching, thanks for your patience, and I'll see you again soon.